We were saved in our last day. We were playing Orlando Pirates at Meklareng Stadium. And myself, Joe Shili, Paige Mahlangwe from Tembisa, we're playing in Tembisa against Pirates, who were using Meklareng. And we drew 1-1. I scored.
Pirates was using Meklareng Stadium back in the days?
I scored the goal. We drew with them 1-1. We were saved in the relegation.
Okay.
After the game, when I was walking out, because for me, I was not getting into the bus, I was just saying, let me just walk with my friends from Meklareng Stadium because they came from my section to Meklareng. Now I want to walk with them.
That's after the game. It was keep a kit, you
can shop, to school bag, walk.
Yeah.
When I was going around the dressing room, then there was like the late Mr. Ngubane.
They poaching you again. Pirates are poaching.
How? Ray Jerry, Pirates want you to come because you're going to be using Meklareng next season for a long time. So the coach wants you. I said, Jerry.
Hold up. You're still shocked already.
I'm shocked. Honestly, I'm shocked. That's a big club. When we played at Meklareng, it was only Orlando Pirates spectators. We never saw any spectator of
unless you play against Chiefs or whatever. Yeah.
You see, nothing. And I was like in Tembisa, I scored against Pirates. People of Tembisa were celebrating with me that I scored against Pirates.
The Pirates fans.
Yes. So now that's where it started. That was 94.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was like December, first week of December. Then I went home. I didn't answer, I didn't do anything. I thought, maybe they were just because I scored. Man, Pirates
didn't take it seriously.
The player that you played against him, never very trouble, but
we're gonna get into that.
Never very trouble.
So what happened? You went home.
I went home.
When did you take them serious? Did they come back again and be like, dude?
January. The story January. Yeah. But I want to cut short. I'm seated January. I'm in the Witbank AC Satire. I'm waiting for the bus. We're going to training. But this time, because the schools were not open, that was January. The schools were not opened, and then we were training in the morning.
Yeah.
Then I was waiting for the bus because they will just pop up. Joe Shield is just same straight down the road. Then I would come out, climb to the bus, and then we go. So now I'm seated with my mom. There was a Orlando Pirates private car. Branded Orlando Pirates, whatever. The driver, they call him Simon.
They know where my guy normally
knows. He's from Tembisa.
I know where he stops, so where he waits for this bus at ACs.
They send, bro, he comes. I'm seated at home. Then my mom was going outside, whatever. I say, right, sorry, mom. That's what my mom was saying.
Yeah.
Sorry, mama, Stella. Size kuJerry, umntanako. Hayibo, uJerry, nangiphela lami i-ACC zomlando.
Yeah.
But hi mama, sebaqedile uVeli no Ivan. Sithunyiwe thina lana from the office in the Pirate uthi sizolanda uJerry.
Jerry, no way.
My mom comes back and then hey, kwenzakalani kanti na? Ngoba naba bathi bazokulanda abantu beOrlando Pirates. I'm like, but mina ngilinde ACs ma.
Yeah, of course.
I'm seated in the dining room, ngilexi. To ngilinde ACs eJimini. Athi hayibo, naba phela naba la ngaphandle.
Ikumele ngaphandle la ikhulu.
Hayi, okay uthi ngiyobona. Mangiphuma. Mjerana. Sai. Ndoda. Hayi man, phela uzosenza sibelethi siye eJimini. eJimini yakuphi ngoba phela ngicwe kanjalo athi hayi. Mama, sicela nje ukuthi nje alibela netso. Samba na. I said, but Cox I said I was wearing Puma then. I was scoring with Puma. And then hayi man. Yera yonke sikufuna net sauce shawe isikhathi just funa Ivan. Because it's Orlando Pirates, Josta. I'm from ACs.
You don't
the salary in terms of the difference, but I didn't know.
Salary, you don't know what you're gonna get.
But it's a big club. It's supporters. I want to play for the big club. Everybody want to do that. So I get into the car, sit at the back, drive to Commissioner Street. The offices were there. No, Market Street. Then it's okay, fine, sharp. Get to the office. Hey, you've been signed this. I say, no, Mr. Ivan.
You've been signed already?
I've been signed.
Hold up. I also want to contract but usainile.
No. Keep long ago pirate. I can go in and no, I can't sign this contract because I don't know what's happening. Okay, no problem. Veli. Nangu mfana la man. Azange antumtshele nje ukuthi phela sekazodlalela thina. That's Ivan Kosi.
Chairman.
Big table.
Apparently, when you sitting on the other side.
Yes.
Ushame microphone.
That was it. And it was good. That's how I joined Pirates.
So who were the players there when you signed?
Yo, Hellman, Innocent Mwango, John Mueti, the late John Mueti,
No ways.
Brendan Silent, Mark Batch, the late Mark Batchelor, Max Maponyane. In the middle, it was Innocent Mwango. The team can I start at the back maybe? William Okpara, Piritso Tetsi, Eddie Motale, Gavin Lane, Mark Fish, John Mueti, the late, Innocent Mwango, yes, Hellman, the late Clifford Muleko.
Ooh, that was a super sub.
Oh, what a sub.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like kind of those players, but Bruce Ramokari was still a youngster.
What a player.
He was still a youngster because he was still playing. He was getting groomed at Pirates.
Kevin Lane was there.
Kevin Lane, yes. Kevin Lane was there with Mark Fish. No, Rapatlela came after. That was 96.
Oh, yeah.
He joined us 96. Andres Sibola, the late Chilis.
Tebogo Moloi.
96. Tebogo Moloi was there. Yes. There was
the
late
Potsotso was there. Potsotso.
The late Potsotso.
So, yeah.
I think the other one that was old there was a left footer. He used to take his tongue out when he started dribbling. Zero Mokhale.
Were you intimidated, Khopana? Were you intimidated when you signed it? Like first training session, how was it? Like, tell me about the first training.
The good thing when I chose that was like when I arrived there was like a warm welcome.
Oh wow!
Because I got late from the office. Oh, yeah. They gave me the attire, they gave me the jersey, the uniform. In fact.
Okay, packing it's everything. Apparently, that used to be the thing. You know,
now the brand new soccer boots, Adidas. Say you going there to training, and then I find them at it's a not Max Park. It's just in Midrand.
Midrand, they used to train called Midrand or Ren Stadium. Wasn't it Ren Stadium?
It's I think it's the ESCOM area.
Oh, by Megawatt Park. So they used to train there?
Yeah, for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
For many years. I find them there. They were stretching, seated as a group. And now they tell me, get inside there. That was the driver. Get inside there.
Change quickly.
Change. There is a
big bag
basin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just a basin for your things. It's written, your number 8, it's your number 15. It's number 15. I'm used to number 14, man.
For all your life, you played before that you were playing like number 14.
AC's number 14.
Yeah.
Locally, it's number 14. At school, number 14. There they told me, no, you're number 15. But it's Pirates. I cannot complain. Inside, I was like, number 14, I see it's Bruce Ramokari. But I was like, okay, it's fine. Bruce was wearing.
Oh, they couldn't change it. I mean, he was already there. Yes. When I was a youngster, first of all, you can't complain.
I was older than him, but I was new in the team.
Yeah.
Then when I came back after dressed in Umbro, hey, what's that, Jerry? Max Maponyane comes in. Kevin Lane. William Okpara. Hey, when you scored me, when now you're with me. No, it was look, that's what made me to be who I am, to be honest, in terms of the performance. Because I thought I owed back to these people. The welcoming, the late Zotwa Koza as well.
Oh, yeah.
She was there, supportive. And they took me like I come from Kaizer Chiefs or Sundowns or Swallows was top.
Yeah, Swallows
were top.
Yeah, they were heavy.
But I come from Witbank Aces that nearly got relegated in 94 because they got relegated in 95.
Immediately after you left?
After I left, they got relegated. So it was something that I was like.
Did you play? How long did it take you to break into that first team?
I think training with them, I was good. I was scoring goals a lot. So we had a preseason, they used to call it top 4. Before the Iwisa Spectacular.
Oh, yes.
There was a top 4 in Durban.
Okay.
I started the game against Amazulu. So it was raining heavily that side. It was Kings Park.
Yeah.
No.
Remember the rugby stadium?
Kingsmead.
Okay. Which one is it?
The opposite one. Now it's Mapita.
Oh, yes.
It used to be Kingsmead Stadium.
Oh, okay.
On the other side, it would be Kings Park.
Okay.
Rugby, but they can convert it
to
I
see
soccer.
that. I see that one, yeah. So
yes.
People used to play there. Like the rugby one, the one that the Sharks play in. Oh, yeah.
You played them, man. You played them.
Yeah, I played there.
There is an archive that I was watching you in What's the Sundowns?
Sundowns
It's
jersey,
the
yeah.
What was your brand? Diadora.
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 Yeah,
Yes, you
yeah.
played there.
We used to meet at teams. We used to meet at teams. So
Yeah.
but it's not about me. It's about you.
So now with Kingsmith, then unfortunately, I think I slipped, and then I had like the knee ligament. It stretched. First game.
Yeah.
Final, I didn't play.
Okay.
We were sleeping off and then coming back on a Monday because it was on a Sunday.
Who was first choice before that? Was it Max?
Max Maponyane.
Yeah.
And then the late Mark Bachelor. Bruce was also
yes,
there.
yes,
Ramokari. So there were three.
Bruce was always coming as a sub. So
Yes,
it was
he was
either
always a sub.
Bachelor or it was Max.
Max, yes.
Okay.
Those two guys.
Yeah.
Big boys.
Yeah.
So what happened? When we came back, I had the treatment. Not training Monday. When we came back, we went straight to training. Never trained Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, they made me just jog around the field. Because Saturday, we were playing, our first game was, who was our first game? Swallows.
Yeah.
I think Swallows.
Heavy team.
Chiefs
What a
was
team.
playing Pirates. Sundowns was playing Pirates. Yes. And then in the final, Pirates beat Swallows. Chiefs beat Sundowns.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was Pirates versus Sundowns in the final. I was still injured because they tried to rush me.
Oh,
But
yeah.
when I was doing they wanted me to kick.
Yeah, you could
then
feel it.
stretch
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
And then I was like, boom, out.
Yeah.
It was on a Thursday. Then they said, no, you're out. But we want you in the camp.
Okay.
So Saturday we're camping there by the Holiday Inn when you get to the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
To the airport.
Oh, that
The
one, yeah.
airport, that one on
I
the
see
left.
that. Yeah, yeah.
When you go up
Yeah.
to the airport on the left. That was our hotel.
So you still made the 22-man squad that went to camp.
Now 30.
So they took all 30 back then.
Everybody was in because we were going to play 2 games
Oh, yeah.
in one day.
Oh, yeah.
I was part of that.
Yeah.
But I was just wearing the uniform without soccer boots, without anything.
Yeah.
Just tracksuits, wear like the reserves. But when they changed, those that were going to play, I wasn't changed.
Oh, yes, of course. You stay
Yeah,
with the tracksuit
but
that you
we-
left
but-
at the hotel with, yeah.
The atmosphere, because that's what I missed in Durban when I was playing there. Yes, there were a lot of people, but not as compared to F&B. It was like Sundowns, Chiefs, most dominantly Chiefs, come Pirates, and then it to be Swallows, Sundowns on behind the goalpost. But the atmosphere.
Was it the first thing, compared to you were in Brazil, you saw the atmosphere. The Brazilians are crazy, right?
Yeah.
But you coming back, playing for Aces, playing for Blackpool, now you're playing for Pirates. I want you to tell me the atmosphere, the first, let's talk about the first derby that you ever had with Pirates, Tajiri.
Difficult.
How was the atmosphere? Did you get goosebumps or you scared?
Yeah, because when I went to the first game against Chiefs, because in that final of the USA Spectacular, I didn't play. That's where Eddie Mutale scored the winner with the header. It was 1-0 Pirates won the Spectacular 95.
Another one that they poached somewhere.
Yeah.
And then I heard the story. And he comes to score a winner
That was
against
95.
Sundowns.
Also.
Yeah, I was still screaming when you told me the stories that you tell me, how you guys used to do business back in the days.
Hey.
But the atmosphere was
Electrifying, bro.
better than what we see today.
Yes. Far much better. I mean, when we go play Chiefs, when I was at ACs, we know what to expect. Play Pirates, the same thing.
Yeah.
You play Sundowns, you go to HMPG. Then, not
Not
what
now, yeah.
HMPG.
While it was still
Mamelodi.
yeah, proper, yeah.
Or sometimes you go to Atteridgeville, Super Stadium, the Lucas Morepe. But there, in my first derby, at least I started getting used to Pirate supporters because I was scoring goals before I went to the derby. So the expectation was like Jerry now in the newspapers, something which I was not familiar with. Jerry Sikhosana, his first derby, let's see what he was going to do.
How did you do?
Hey.
Be honest. I
didn't score. I want to be honest with you.
Did you play well?
I played. I created the goal, but I never scored.
I mean an assist
but
is good.
But I was...
You played 90,
cherished.
full 90.
I was cherished, yes. I was cherished by the Pirate supporters for what I did. Because I would hustle. I would make defenders sweat. It was not a good thing for Chiefs. Because every time I come, there would be this Jerry, and then I would go crazy as well. I thought that was going to be my name. Sikhosana. There used to be Sikhosana. in the olden days at Pirates.
Oh.
Jacob Sikhosana.
So you like that name?
I like that
You
name.
like that. But
I like that
they gave
name.
you something else.
You know, but when I started hitting the net and kicking and running, galloping, the energy within me, because I would run the whole 90 minutes.
But Jerry, like how
That
many derbies? Let me ask you, how many derbies did you play? Did you still hold the record?
I played 8 derbies. I scored in 6.
All derbies you scored. How many derbies? Oh, like you didn't score in the first one.
Yeah, I didn't score in. No, it's 3 that I didn't score. The first one, the second one I scored 3. No, I scored 1. Sorry, I scored 1. The second derby. The third derby I scored 3. And then the fourth one I scored 1. The equalizer,
So
I
you
scored
got a
Ellis
hat-trick.
Park. Yes, I got a hat-trick because I'm still holding that record.
Yes, that's
I'm
what I
still
was
holding that record
talking
because
about that, yeah.
the previous person was like the late Izinja
Yes.
Chiefs. He's the one that scored the last derby. That was
what I want to find out, yeah,
78 or whatever.
That's crazy. So
That's
after so
been
20,
long. It's been
25,
long.
23 years later, you're still holding that.
I'm still holding that record. You know, and
Let's fast forward it,
Yeah.
and then this is the team 95, the 95 team, crazy team. You guys, the star that we see now on that Pirates jersey.
Aish.
I want you to tell me about that journey, Manaka, the final year 95, when you guys went
That's
to
just
Africa.
like maybe boy, to be precise, being just direct. The first leg, FNP,
Yeah.
I thought I was the best player when we drew 2-2 with ASEC Mimosa. Because they scored first, and then they scored again. That was 2 goals in the first half.
Yes.
And then we scored 1. But that was a ball that was played to me.
Yeah.
Then I saw these big guys coming behind me. And then I flipped it over to Hellman. And then he came on the left.
Yeah.
And then he got a killer. We changed this. The halftime score was 2-1.
No way. So 3 goals in the first half.
Yes, 3 goals. They scored 2, we scored 1.
Did you guys think you're gonna go back to that? I mean, at that point, you're playing at home. They scoring 2 goals away from home, and like obviously you got 1. At that point, did you guys think you're gonna come back?
No, we never thought.
Before that goal?
We never thought. Because now, remember, we wanted to win. We wanted to win. That team, before they came to us, they played Al Ahly
Yes.
of Egypt.
Yeah.
They lost 1-0 to Al Ahly in Egypt.
Egypt. Yeah.
They walloped Al Ahly 5-0 in Ivory Coast in the second leg. So now they've already scored 2 goals
You're
at home.
thinking, yeah, they're gonna kill us at
And
home.
we know
Yeah, at home they
Al
tough.
Ahly.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
Al
I
Ahly.
see.
That's
I
the
see what
top
you're
ranked team. We knew about it.
Yeah.
So yes, we are in trouble here. We are really, really, really in trouble.
So after time 2-1.
2-1. Then we played. I took them on, hit me side corner kick. Brandon took the corner kick. Kevin Lane scored 2-2. Then the game finished. They were celebrating.
Of course, they've got two goals away. That's 4 goals.
They were celebrating.
Yeah.
Because also demoralized. But I just continued with life. But now I come back because we used to use our own car. We're not using buses.
Yeah.
When you come to the camp, you use your own car.
Yes.
If you want to. So now my wife was there with my son. And when after finishing, they came to me, got into the car together because I gave them the tickets.
Yeah.
Yes. We drove together. Now we're opening a radio station. Yes. How do you feel about the game that played today between Pirates and ASEC Mimosa? Because Pirates are in trouble. You know, this team, blah, 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 blah.
At home, they like that. Yeah.
And they got a draw here already. They are celebrating. They've won the Champions League. Yes. We thank Jerry because I scored in all the games before the final. Semi-final, quarter-final,
No.
16, I scored.
All the games?
All the
Up
games
until
I
the
scored.
final?
I was the top goal scorer for Pirates in the Champions
But
League.
now the first leg you
I
don't
didn't
score.
score.
Yeah.
Now they started saying Jerry was selfish. Jerry was this. Jerry was that. I'm with my wife.
Who's
in
this?
the car
The
with my
fence?
son, the fence in the radio.
Yeah, that's how it is.
I'm
When you're a
driving
star,
home.
right? The fans can take you up there. They can
Bro.
tomorrow they can forget everything that you've done.
I went home. Sunday when I'm with friends, they were all angry and stuff because they support the Pirates. They know what I did. People that understand football. Monday, we're training in the morning. I said, no, I'm not going to training. I was in my house in town. No more staying at home.
Yeah.
I was in my house in town. Then Tuesday, not training. They sent Augusto Palacios at night.
You angry like you by boycotting Like training what? Because of the fans, or you thought maybe your teammates about Jigets at
No.
that time? Did you feel that? What is
No.
it?
The fans.
The fans. Okay,
The
they made
fans.
you angry. Yeah.
Yes, nobody protected me. Because if fans said that there was somebody, a spokesperson from Paris to
That's
say
supposed to
something,
come
or
up and be
maybe
like, hey,
somebody
it's-
else to be asked question about me.
Yeah.
That never happened. It was something like, oh, it's more like a stigma that will stay with me. Then I said, okay, fine. I'm no longer going to back to Pirates, honestly.
No kwatetse polo. So you were angry. You told yourself you're not going back there.
I think Augusto Palacios came. I told him, I'm going to come tomorrow. I didn't. Chairman came home. I think it was Wednesday morning.
Mr. Kwaza comes
We
to
were
your
told
house,
to my home.
dude. It's like,
Not house.
are you
Home.
to your parents?
To my parents. Home in Timsa.
When are
not to my house.
you at your apartment?
I'm in my house in town. They went to my home.
Dude, that guy never does. Apparently, he doesn't do things
He
like that.
doesn't do that.
He drove out
Came.
just to go to your house to go
Go
find
with
out
my
what's
mom.
going on. Yeah.
Everything was fine. Got a call from my mom. Hey, please, Boyala, Bon. That's my mom that is calling me.
You don't know
I
what's
don't know
going
what's
on.
going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
I rush home. There was a private car there.
Did you know whose car it was?
No, it was not branded.
And he used to drive himself, ne, back in the days.
No, not him. They sent Sai again.
Oh,
There was
okay.
a car
Yeah.
parked, not him.
Yeah.
He came early,
Yeah.
spoke with my mom,
And he
whatever.
left. Yeah.
He left.
Yeah.
Then I went home. They say, hey, please. My mom was like, please, get in the car, go get your things in your house because you are closer to the airport. The plane was leaving.
Hold on. So the Tuesday that you missed training, you guys were flying out to Ivory
No,
Coast.
Wednesday.
The Wednesday.
The Wednesday.
So you didn't train Monday. You didn't train Tuesday. Wednesday, you flying out. You still didn't go to training.
I didn't go to training.
You didn't want to go to Ivory Coast.
No. No.
This
I
guy.
didn't want to.
Whoa.
Yes.
Okay. So you left your house, you left your clothes at home.
No, I left everything in my house.
Yeah, in your house, where you were in the
Then I went to Tembisa
to Tembisa.
to chill with my friends.
Yes.
Because ngumuntu waseKasi.
Yeah.
I only have a house in town.
Yeah.
You know, that's where I sleep. Everything is there. My wife, kids there. But in Mina, Kas. Pile Kas.
You didn't know what time was the flight. What time was the flight? Let's just say
No,
that.
I didn't know.
What time was it when you found out that you had
They
to go
said
to
the
the
flight
airport?
was 1 o'clock
In the afternoon?
in the afternoon.
But busy in Skatban, what time did they call you?
I think it was around 11 past 11.
This guy.
They're still calling me
I
home.
need to see this happening. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
I went home.
Yeah.
Then drove. Said, okay, mom, fine. But I'm not happy. Said, please do me this favor. Ngicela uhambe.
Shout out to moms.
Moms.
Yeah.
In the car. Gents. Mom, gents. Gents. Niyabona. Ma-old lady. Angeke phela ngiphikise ma-old lady. Shawe imoto to my house now in town, Beachley, closer to the airport. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
10
it's
minutes drive
10
to
minutes
the
from
airport.
Benchley. Yeah.
Get there. My things were there. But obviously, I wasn't taking a lot of things.
Yeah.
Because they said some of the stuff would be
Yeah.
there, would be provided.
So the guys are already go airport. When are you catching up? Are you listening to this guy, dude?
We late.
Yes, of
I
course.
think we
Yeah.
left 12:30 in my house. The flight is 1 o'clock, leaving 1 o'clock.
Was it a chartered flight or nearly a everybody?
No, I think it was a charter.
Oh, so they
But
waiting
they
for
will
you.
support us, yes. Charter, the big one, a medium. I think now they go with a. Is it what's this?
Yeah, fly,
plane-
fly, whatever.
Yeah,
those ones
A-Link.
say. Yeah.
The flights like A-Link.
Yes.
But that was a 3-seater flight on both
Yes,
sides.
on both sides, yeah.
3, and then it's going back. It
Imele
wasn't
wena.
the big one. Yes.
Imele wena, like
No.
the Jerry.
No, mamela. Behamba. Kuse-airport phela lapha kusindawo ePirates.
Oh, yeah.
So now we're coming. I don't know what happened with the chairman. I don't know that story.
Yeah.
I don't know that story. Me, I only know I was late.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't go through the boarding pass issue. I was driving in a small car.
Whoa!
The plane was somewhere far.
So you were like
It was
VIP.
stopped.
President, like ungenanga private
I was a
gate.
VIP.
The Jerry, are you aware? So
I
what?
was a VIP. I don't know what happened, Josta. I don't know the story. But all I know, I was late. The plane was leaving. It was stopped somewhere. I was dropped in a small car next to the plane.
The plane stopped. It was
The
already
door.
on the runway. I stopped at about amount. This guy's
I don't know if maybe ready for a runway or still moving, but it was out of the parking base.
Yeah, see that.
Out of the parking base. Remember now the airport is huge. Then it was just a small airport.
Yeah.
So I don't know if maybe it was still preparing, whatever, but it was moving. Then it was stopped far. Then we had to drive to the plane. That's where I was dropped. When they opened the door, the whole South African press was there. SAFA delegates was there. The chairman was there inside the plane. I got in, everybody stand up like, hey.
How's the chairman?
No, he was okay.
Smiling, you know,
like he always looks excited. You know.
The chairman, whoa. Okay,
I promise you, that's what happened.
You get on a plane, bro, like you go to Ivory Coast. How was the atmosphere? Like, okay, you go to the airport. Tell me that experience. Like, you get in there, you didn't train for 2 days, which worked out for you because you recovered for 2 days.
I recovered for 2 days.
Right? People don't realize that.
Yeah.
And then you get to Ivory Coast. You play when? On Thursday? When is the game?
No, we were playing on a Friday.
Friday.
On a Saturday.
On a Saturday.
On a
So you got
Saturday.
3 days before the game.
Yes.
How was that? Just arriving to Ivory Coast and like going to the hotel and everything.
Yeah, the atmosphere there was like, yes. We were coming as underdogs.
Of course.
I mean, we come from South Africa and they gave a team from Egypt 5.
Yeah.
At the same stadium, whole football team,
Yeah,
whatever that was used for.
We've got
Yeah.
we scored 2 away goals. We're
They've
already
won.
through. Yeah.
They were celebrating.
Yeah.
I mean, when we get there, you see most of the guys there, they use the motorbikes.
Yeah.
Ba-ba! Everything
Yeah.
was orange. From the airport to the hotel.
This is a Thursday when you guys land.
No, Wednesday night.
Wednesday already.
Wednesday night, yes.
So the intimidation from the airport when you guys landed, it was already
Just that.
they're like, I know we're
We
kidding
went
you
to a
guys.
hotel where there were like these beds. You know, these beds that hold the head looks down.
Yeah.
Beds. The chairman said, we're not going to use this hotel. I think we stayed there for 2 hours inside the bus. It was too much heat at night.
No aircon, no nothing.
Nothing. We were sweating and they were negotiating there with KEF.
Yeah, because before then the teams were the ones that were responsible for the hotel. For you guys, when you get there, they
It's
get
the
the hotel
home
for
team.
you guys.
Yes.
The home team.
They organized us a hotel that
The West, the hotel,
Yes,
the West
chairman
hotel. Yeah,
was
they
staying
do
with
it.
us. He
Yeah.
said never. They negotiated, he fought them. He won the battle. Then we were moved to Intercontinental 5-star hotel. Proper hotel.
Yeah.
In town.
You guys are still not confident. You guys are still like
Look.
scared.
Look, we get there, it's still the same. There is a lot of intimidation. The people that were to serve us food, they're wearing the ASEC Mimosa shirts.
And they feeding you guys.
they
They cooking for you
Nice
guys.
meal.
They
They were giving us nice meal.
Would you eat that food? I wouldn't even eat that food.
It was nice.
I
promise you,
Are you
Joseph,
sure
that was
about
the-
Kenya castor oil or something?
No, we were not even like we went there because we were just going there to give the cup away.
But
we
you
were
know
just
what they used to
honoring.
do? You know what they used to do? They used to like, you get to the airport, go Johannesburg, right? You land, go Johannesburg, but you know you're going to Polokwane. They make you drive for 4 hours and whatever. So they didn't do that for you
No,
guys.
they
to you
didn't.
guys.
They didn't. We went straight to the airport, which was like in the main city, which was like Abidjan.
Yeah.
And then the drive was like only 30 minutes
Yeah.
to the airport, the other one. And then moving from that one, it was at night. You didn't even check the time. But it was nice when we woke up in the morning. It's a nice area. We go to stretch in the grass. A big area.
That's a Thursday now when you guys are there.
That's a Thursday morning.
Yeah.
Afternoon, we went to training at the stadium. Then we went back there. The chairman is always with us.
With you guys, yeah.
Somebody who never... If
Yeah,
you're
he
in
doesn't
Gauteng,
do that
he
now.
doesn't
Yeah,
do
I
that.
know. Yeah.
He was
Hardly.
always with us. We
Yeah.
went to the stadium. The chairman is there seated. Remember now, Joe Freckleton resigned
Yes.
because I was not there as well. He was the one that was fighting for me. Joe Freckleton, the late. He
Yeah.
resigned. Then it was like the late Mkandawiri,
Yeah.
Ronald Mkandawiri. The assistant coach was the head coach.
Yeah.
But the chairman was just there to support Mkandawiri
Yeah.
because there was no other coach. We're training, doing everything. Day of the game, the chairman comes and then like, guys,
Tell me this, like
go out
the
there.
morning, bro, like the atmosphere from the hotel, just on the stadium
6
and all those
o'clock in the
type of things.
morning. We were woken up by the noise outside.
6.
6 in the morning. 6 in the morning, we thought these people, what is happening with, are they going to the ground this early? In attire, everything. Only moving around. Just moving around. They were celebrating. Remember, on that Monday, a holiday was declared because the president said the team has already won from what they saw in their semi-final.
Yeah, when they
after
came here in
beating
South
Al
Africa.
Ahly.
Yeah.
No, semi-final, not the final.
Oh.
Remember, they lost 1-0 away.
Yes.
They won 5-0 at that stadium. So we coming with 2-2 draw.
Oh, yes.
So obviously, if we draw them, we must draw them 3-3.
Of course.
If we want to win the cup, and it's not going to be possible.
Of course, yeah.
We only scored 2. They're still going to score more. They scored us in South Africa. What else is going to stop them scoring us?
I mean, that's supposed to be their kind of like, what do they call this? Kind of vets, like they where they used to beat everybody. So at home, they never used to lose games.
Never. That was their.
So they had 100% record before you guys.
Before us. At one stage, it was a Friday. We're training early. We're going out, they're coming in. What a laugh we were getting. We were just laughed at by the opposition.
No way.
I promise you, we were like heads down.
But Jerry, how's your confidence at that point? I mean, this is the
the confidence.
When are you at that point, you didn't train, you still mad, you still feel like you've let the team down.
Yeah.
You have been blamed for that 2-2 draw. How are you at that point?
Now,
are you willing? Are you looking forward to the game? You want to prove a point to people?
You know, sometimes when I trust the people, like the players, like the guys that we were together there, they sometimes point at other things that I can't remember. Because I think my mind, some of the things that were happening was not there. I was switched off. You know, Eddie can come and talk about something. I say, oh yes, I remember. But, I forgot about it. I don't even know. You know, there is a lot. I was not this person.
So you were that angry that you just switched off after that game?
I was.
After the first leg?
I was. Because I also thought maybe I'm just coming there to be a reserve. There is Bruce Ramokari. There is the late Mark Bachelor, Max Mapunyan, and then...
So you've given up already? I'm not going to make the team.
I'm not going to make the team. I didn't train. These guys, they train. Even like when we were doing the smalls just to feel the pitch. Same thing.
So 6 o'clock you wake up. So 6 o'clock you wake up. So what happens? I want you to take me through
it was the noise. But we relaxed in the rooms.
Yeah.
Because I think we're going to have a pre-match meal at 9.
Yeah.
But we had to leave at 12. So there was going to be a tea break for us before we left.
Of course,
Because now they want us to say the volume of people going to the stadium. We need to drive early because we might not get in early. And it was like that. So yes, you know, a lot of things that happened on the road.
What happened? Take me through
that.
The scooters and whatever. Yeah.
Yes, they would in front of our bus just to
slow you down.
Delay our bus, like whatever. The bus would move. They open up in front. They start walking in.
Kaboom.
Yep. Yes. Until we got to the stadium, it was like something. Now Kev had to complain. Now they brought the people who got into the stadium.
How's the atmosphere?
Dressing room.
Yeah.
We were here yesterday. The dressing room was clean. We used the dressing room. Now the dressing room has got blood. It's got feathers now, like chicken feathers.
Blood in your changing rooms.
Changing room.
That was not there the day yesterday when you guys did the pre-match training.
But lucky because you know us South Africans, you also have the same experience.
So you've got your man there
that deals. He said, "No, I'll go
cleans
first."
It up. Yeah.
The chairman was with him.
Yeah,
the chairman. He was so brave. To me, when I tell people and say the behavior of the chairman, something that people say is, Jerry, this chairman cannot do what you say. I say, chairman, it's like he knew inside him that what I'm doing is going to win me the Champions League. Because when the lineup was called, the chairman was like, yes, Jerry Sikhosana was in the starting lineup.
Hey, so you found a way at the stadium?
At the stadium.
Jeez.
Yes, everything is fine.
The Jerry, were you surprised by when you heard your name?
Now I'm like, yeah, okay.
Okay.
What can I do? Okay. But yes, the start of the game, we were bombarded with the attacks. I think I touched the ball once. I thought I didn't do anything.
That's the first half.
That's the first half. With nothing.
They were coming at you guys, these guys.
Okpara, the defense was so brilliant.
Yeah.
They had the hectic time. Half time, everybody was like seated, the defenders.
Yeah.
We up front, we didn't have anything because every time we get the ball, they win it back, they attack.
Yeah.
They win it back, they attack. It was difficult. Just
First half.
First half.
What was it?
Luckily
0-0.
they didn't score. 0-0. They didn't score. Now we're like talking. The chairman never said a word, but come on, boys, come on, Bafana Bafana. We can do
That's
this.
a chairman.
We can do that. Look, people don't know that story. Don't know it, but the support. This, I always say, I scored the goal that was brought by the chairman to me because he brought me into the ground. And he knew what was going to happen.
Do you think he had a feeling? Has he always been that type of person? Like, do you think I know
he wouldn't go after a player. He had a lot of players that can go and play football.
Mark Bashler, you got Max Maponyane.
You
guys had
Ramukari.
Yeah.
Or there was also Vincent Sokela.
But this young man that didn't want to train for 2 days, he had to make sure that he comes with us.
I delayed the plane. I was in the plane. I went to Ivory Coast. And
second half, what happened? Tell me that. Whatever. Tell me.
We started playing. We started playing. I think we had one attack where I think Vincent Sokela was supposed to, he took them on with Helman, the 1-2s.
Yeah.
Was supposed to cut back to me because I went in and then I tracked back because there were two big center backs.
Yes.
I pulled out. I thought he was going to play it and then I tapped it in.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, hit it on the side.
Oh, yeah.
So the goalkeeper made a save.
Yeah.
Corner kick, we played it. Then they attacked us. It was like attack after attack.
So you guys are under pressure the whole game?
Attack after attack. Until that attack where Mark Fish, it was a bouncing ball in the 6 and not 18, 6 yard area. He just kicked the ball, cleared the ball, not passing. He was clearing the ball.
Where were you that time? Like
I was on the side.
Right hand side.
I'm playing center forward, but I was on the left because Helman dropped and Brendan dropped to help.
You never there most of the time.
I was alone.
Normally, you always on the right, right? What happened this time around? You on the left side.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How I used to watch you were always on the right.
On the right. But now let's ask the chairman. I don't know what was going on. We
So
need
then-
to ask the chairman.
So they cleared up from the back?
Look, even these two center backs, okay, they came with me. They were like waiting for me.
So they were there just doing the job on you? They just concentrated on you?
They were just concentrating on me. When the ball was played for 1 bounce, one was looking at me, the other one was looking at the ball.
Of course, yeah.
So for me to move from there and dummy this one that was coming with me, I was taking him to the one that was looking after the ball. I made it say, if I'm getting in, so that this one comes to me,
Crash.
and then I was out. When they crashed, they started looking on the side and I was gone. When I realized when I was one glimpse at them, the goalkeeper was coming because the ball was going there. I put the ball away. It's like with the right foot out of the goal scoring opportunity.
Yeah.
Outside of the 18, corner of the 18.
Yeah.
I hit it with the left back, but I was running the opposite side.
That's not you. You know that, right? Normally you would have used your right leg.
People ask me, they even show it now and say, Jerry, what happened?
Yeah.
I always tell them the truth. I don't know. I've never done that.
Khasha, 1-0.
The movement. Because how did I know these people would collide?
That's what I'm trying to. Yeah. So you
said,
like anticipated and be like, okay, fine. This guy is about to chase on. At that point, you already see this thing happening before it happens.
But the chairman will answer you.
Chairman, what happened?
awuthesekasi yazi ukuthi mawungena da fanele ungene bese uyakutsa. The chairman will put that language and in a nice manner because he grew up in Alexander. He will put it like in a Venek way. Say, the movement yasekasi. Proud of it. Because he made a big difference in my life.
You never forget that.
I'll never forget it. I always say that doesn't belong to me because I did that sheer brilliance in terms of scoring that beautiful goal that gave us the star, but that star belongs to the chairman. The chairman knew by making sure he was after me, he was polite with me, he wanted me to be with the team.
Apparently he's a father figure like that.
He's a father figure.
Once he gets mad, you don't want to mess with him.
I know that.
But
after scoring, I went to him. I went to him to apologize. They said, my boy, my boy. Like,
You'll cry.
you know, because if he didn't come, if he didn't talk to my mom,
Yeah.
if my mom didn't tell me to go, where would I be?
Shout out,
what
Mom.
was going to happen?
Shout out, Chairman.
What was going to happen to that star?
Shout out to you.
For listening,
For listening.
For listening.
So
the anger was out.
So guys, like now you know how you guys got that start, right? You know what I mean? I mean, this is a guy that's, I mean, Tajira, I watched you a lot of times. I didn't know this, like, you know, just favor Chiefs, and then my cousins used to love Pirates and all those type of things. But just hearing like all the stories that you're saying, like for me, it's like now if somebody tells me about the Steyr Pirates, I'll be like, yo, I know how this happened. You know, and thanks for getting onto that plane and everything. And, you know, I hope like the youngsters that when they listening to you and when they're going to watch this thing on YouTube, they can learn from you. You know what I mean? Because I mean, the journey that you've had in your life, it's not a difficult one and a lot of that, but just you being quiet and just concentrating on doing your job. You played with amongst one of the, I mean, lots of players that were good, better than you.
Far much better than
But you waited for your chance. And when you got your chance, what did you do?
I grabbed it with both hands. I made sure I wasn't disappointing to anybody because I always have this feeling when I get inside the field, even in my coaching now at present. Lucky enough, I'm owning a team now as the chairman of Tembisa Hollywood Thunder in the APC Motsepe League. I'm still coaching.
What's the name again?
Tembisa Hollywood Thunder.
So it's sponsored Hollywood.
Because it's sponsored.
This guy.
Thunder because of the nickname.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
How you guys doing there?
No, I've got a good team. Now I've got a boy that came to me last season to trial. He's with Soilers. Jacob Everson, jersey number 37. He's from my team.
So now we know you can spot talent.
I can spot talent.
So I'll look at him, get them checker, you know.
Yep.
So I know like there's a lot of youngsters that are running out there that you spotted and all of that, and keep on doing the great job. And you have to understand that the legacy that you've brought in, and hence we created this podcast. There's a lot of stories that you guys are carrying, but you're not talking about.
You're not talking about.
So we want people to know all this and to encourage the young ones that are coming up and all of that. Like I'm gonna take you back a bit. Like I know you've won now. We've got a star.
Yep.
Hope we're still waiting for the second star. You know, they've been saying they're gonna get it. Sundowns is caught up now. They've got one star as well.
But now they lost it 2013.
They were there, right?
They were there. Al Ahly. I mean, they played 1-0 draw. They lost 1-0 away.
Kaizer Chiefs were there as well.
Yep. Kaizer Chiefs.
They could have had one. Remember they lost the final when they changed the coach. Like you know, it was Arthur with the youngsters.
Yep.
And then Baxter took over and they lost it as well. So, but you know, the football. How do you see the football so far? Okay, we're gonna talk about the football in all. Sundowns. I want you to tell me, how do you look at Sundowns? Are they playing fair game in terms of how they spending their money in buying players? A lot of people are saying it's not fair game. How do you see Pirates right now? Do you rate Pirates the way it is? And how do you see Chiefs as well?
Well, if I start with Sundowns, yes, of course. I mean, what makes Sundowns to be the best team is because of the resources. You know, they're capable of bringing top quality players.
Yeah.
If you look at all these other teams, if every team has contributed a player to Sundowns.
Yeah.
Some have made it, some haven't made it at Sundowns. But remember, all the top players that come from other teams, they go to Sundowns. Pirates, you know, you remember the late Gifty Leremi.
What a
Gifty
player.
Leremi.
Boom, boom.
So Filagazi to Sundowns.
Yeah.
I
But now
think-
you're talking about the players that are already have done it now. Like these were players that already done it with Pirates. By the time Baya go Sundowns, I don't think they were the same.
No,
like
they were not. They were not.
To be honest,
Yeah.
you know, they were not the same like they were when they were still with Pirates.
I would also take Brian Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it was still the same problem.
Yeah.
I mean,
He was not the same when he was at.
when you talk about Brian, you wouldn't even recognize him playing for Sundowns. He's still somebody that will always say Chiefs.
Yes.
So Vilagazi, you wouldn't even recognize he played for Sundowns. You would still say Pirates.
Yeah.
So it's an example that I was like putting to you to say, when people come from Chiefs to Sundowns, there was a struggle. Some would make it, some wouldn't. So I think that's the the resources that Sundowns have, because they will hamper the other team's performance by taking quality players. And when those players get to the other side, they're not performing. Only maybe those that come from small clubs, they perform. But these ones, remember, you've
crippled the team, you've crippled the Chiefs, you've crippled the Pirates as well.
Crippled Sundowns before, because there were other players that went for Sundowns.
So do you think it's fair play what they're doing?
No, it's not, because if we get to European football, European style, now we're watching. I would take an example with Everton. What happened with Everton now? They deducted points because they thought there is something wrong that they did.
That's a financial fair play that we're talking about.
Yes. You know, it happened with Juventus in Italy. Same
Chelsea as well.
Yeah. So I think if maybe we go that route, Sundowns can suffer a lot in that regard. But for Pirates, I think Pirates, they're having quality and good players. But my worry is Pirates more of individual players. You know, for me, Pirates, I really enjoy each and every Pirates player, but I don't enjoy Pirates as a whole.
As a team. So individually they're good, but if they can put it together,
they can put it together. I'm not blaming the coach. I'm not a coach. But when I look at it from the perspective side of Pirates being a better team, there must be that unity, because they're missing that. They've got quality players. They've got quality players.
Yeah, it's a team sport.
You see, that's basically what Sundowns is having with their coach. They're putting together a team the way they play.
Okay.
You know, you will learn a lot from Sundowns.
Yeah.
But when Pirates play, me, I will tell you, Maswangani, okay, Uzofaya. Dion Hoto, okay, left back because he's a left winger. Now it's Tabiso Libito, the boy that I know from a Nedbank Cup. I promoted him to cheaper. I know him as a right winger. Now he's a right back. Now we've got this the young Mufukeng.
Yeah. What a player. You know. What a player. So you're saying if they can just work on that teamwork and work as a team, they can be something else?
Mamela, Sundowns wouldn't get closer to Pirates. When you talk about players pound for pound.
Wow.
The only thing is the coaching philosophy that is different.
He's done. You gotta admit that he's done well. He's done well since he came. So that's just. So you saying that 2% that he can work on, because he's done well. I mean, since he's been there, he's winning trophies.
Yep.
The only thing that's eluding him is the league.
But let's take now, for instance, the game that they just played now. Losing 2-1 to Sekhukhune. It's
games that is supposed to be winning.
Thank you. Those are the games where if Sundowns is playing Sekhukhune, they know it's done and dusted. It's 3 points. They worry with Pirates when the Pirates is coming. They worry with Sundowns, with Chiefs when they're going to play Chiefs. They worry with Cape Town City, a little bit of that. But they also show that we're going to get the 3 points.
So they'll beat Amazulu, they beat Sekhukhune.
I don't want to mention other teams because that's all the points for Sundowns.
Like what do you call this? Cape Town Spurs. They will call it Sundowns. That's the difference between Sundowns and a lot of other teams, right?
Thank you.
But then they know if they beat Chiefs, that's a bonus. If they draw, that's okay.
That's okay.
If they draw against Pirates,
it's fine.
It's fine. If they lose, but they don't want to lose against those teams.
But they understand what you say. Lose. They scared because that's where they see players pound for pound. But when it gets to the reality of the coaching philosophy inside the field, then there is a big difference. But pound for pound, you put Pirates, you put Sundowns, you say Maswangani, and then you say Mokwena, Tebogo. For instance, at Pirates now, who do they?
Center midfield. Who is this boy that plays in the center midfield that comes from Amazulu? He's the one now who's playing. Makaula, yeah.
Then you say now the Sundowns they've got
Mufukeng, they've got Zwane. We know Zwane.
You see.
But Mufukeng is a youngster who's coming up, is showing that he wants to play.
But Pirates,
I hear what you say.
Good quality, bro. Pirates have good quality. Now they've lost the lodge to
Sundowns.
What are we talking about?
They're transforming him now.
You see.
Transforming him.
Exactly. And now it's a different lodge.
Yeah.
That was playing for Pirates. I mean, if you look at lodge that represented Pirates and the lodge that is playing for Sundowns now, there's a big difference.
Now it's going to be... That's why they wouldn't just buy you if they don't see anything. They know they need that.
I'm worried because when sometimes we talk as legends,
Yeah.
and then it gets to the other platform. They take it as if you're talking too much. But that's a reality.
That's reality,
That's what we see. I love Pirates. You know,
They
I
saw
want
what
to
Pirates
see.
couldn't see in him.
Really, you know, when I came to join Pirates, I got into Pirates. Nobody knew that I was from a team that nearly got relegated, because there was this understanding, there was this camaraderie, being together, the togetherness that brought me there at Pirates, and that's how we were so brilliant. You look at Chiefs then.
Okay, let's
You
look
were
at Chiefs
there.
now. Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah. You look at Chiefs.
How did Jabu Pule come from nowhere, be the player? You
Because
get the
the
point.
brothers that were up there, they welcomed him. And it totally looked like
You
the
get the
foundation
point.
is already.
And Jabu
like
was
the-
like
Bo Brian, you have Bo Shoes already, you had Bo.
all the players.
Yeah, all the players.
All the players and quality.
They were like
quality
family
players.
more than anything, before anything.
But Jabu was on top. Doctor had to fall down. Jabu was on top of Doctor.
What you say?
Doctor had to fall down because Jabu was on top of Doctor then.
Sure. Okay.
Because I remember the Reebok jersey as well. Yeah.
So let's talk about, I know we're almost done for Like we're talking for hours and whatever. Like 96 Bob Save, Super Bowl. Still remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Head trick. Head trick, bro. Like, what the hell? Like, you still remember, like,
Yo.
how was it? Like, just tell me about that.
Yeah, you're hitting me hard now, because when I look at all these 3 goals, but the third one, little bit of the movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, the third one. If I go from the third one, when Hellman was coming on the left, after beating, who was it now? The right back, I can't remember now, but it was a good right back with pace. He cut in to the 18. I was already inside. If you look at me in the box, I'm the person that goes in, they're looking for me, the defenders, and then I drift off and I move as if I'm going to Hellman.
Yeah.
You see, now they stopped. See, but he's moving out of the direction.
Oh, yes.
But when Hellman played the ball, it was just rolling slowly. I took with my left. It drove in. The twist also. I don't know how I got that. But when I look at it, I'm like, yes, Sparta, I used to be a good player. How did I do that? I don't remember.
So you sometimes tap yourself in the shoulder and be like, yo, were you that good?
I really, because when I look at these goals and then I fold my arms and people say, but you see how brilliant. Yeah, but me.
Was that your best game, you think?
That was. But I can put maybe the other one. Okay, the second goal, I knew Neil Tove was good.
Yeah.
I took him out. But I never thought I would hit Brian, because I was on the other side of the 18 inside, a little bit inside the 18. I hit him near post.
You used to hit
That was
the
the
same spot all the time.
The first goal, corner kicks me. I'm not a good hitter.
Yeah.
I went in, when they started hitting the ball, I drift back and they hit it back to me. But it was just one touch on top. That's good control. But they volley.
Was that natural though? Like everything that you worked on, the movement in the box and all of that, did that come naturally or did you work on it?
I worked on it because we didn't do it at training.
Oh yeah.
We never did it at training. At training, the only thing that we do, it was a competition of how we hit the ball after the training or before. We take 10 balls. It's a competition. Me, Bruce, Max, the late Mark Bachelor.
Yeah.
We hitting the reserve goalkeepers. And
10 balls every session.
100 rand each of us we put
El
to the
Pecha.
side. Yep.
So who was winning most of the time?
I was.
Hey, this guy.
I was.
Tell me
Because I
something.
would hit the ball.
You played, I watched you play so hard and like, one of the best strikers. Like for me, outstanding strikers, sharpshooters when you're in front of goals and whatever. But you only got like 10 caps for South Africa. How does that make you feel?
I think what was the problem with me was like the way the top strikers that were with Bafana Bafana were there, and the teams that they were playing for. Because 95, when they won the AFCON,
yeah.
it was my first year at Pirates.
Oh.
And these guys already played Masinga.
Leeds.
You know,
And then Shambatli
no,
was
before that.
He was
They were
with
with big teams. He was with the Sundowns.
Oh, yes.
Sean Butler, Chiefs.
Yes.
Mark Williams, Chiefs as well, isn't it?
Yes, he was at Chiefs as well.
No, Cosmos first.
Oh, yeah?
Good striker, Chiefs.
Yeah.
And then Daniel Mudau, Sundowns. Those were the 4. So me, I only came to the attention of South Africans with the
later
Champions League.
after the 95
Yes.
achievement.
And it was 16 December 95.
Yeah.
The AFCON was starting, I think, 14 January 96.
Are you satisfied with that though?
No, I'm not. But unfortunately, they couldn't rope me in. But they invited me to come and watch some of the games because I was also a top striker after doing what they didn't do early. Because I was the first to score in a Champions League for a Southern African team before they go and win.
Each and every game, by the way.
Each and every game. From the quarter, this top 16 until the final.
So you thinking already like they thought we can't change what we already have. You just came in, but now you were prolific in front of goals.
They were registered, remember?
Oh yeah.
They were registered 95
for
the competition already. That was gonna play. They played January. So me, I didn't have any chance, but I was given the credit to say, let's hope these strikers will torment these big African defenders like you. So I think that's what made the Bafana Bafana to perform after what we did 95 December. So they did it 96. That was February, but starting January.
Oh, okay.
And it finished February.
And you made it to the World Cup squad, 98 World Cup squad?
Yep. I was in the World Cup squad. I don't know how the call-up came about.
What do you mean? What do you mean you don't know how? You don't know how you made the squad?
I don't know how I made the squad.
You know I was supposed to be in that squad as well. I just signed my signed my contract also. No, it was not. It was 2002 one.
Oh,
but it was 2002 one. Yeah. So how? Like you said, you were shocked that you were selected for that squad.
Yeah, because I was dropped in the national team because the 1997 USA Spectacular got a red card against Swallows in the first game.
Yeah.
They went on to beat Sundowns in the final, and I was in there. So that didn't sit well with the coach. But I was in the team that was doing the World Cup qualifiers. But when we played Congo Brazzaville, that got Lucas, Markfish, the scars, and we were pointed to rifles.
Yes,
I played the full
game
in Brazzaville, Congo Brazzaville. I played the full game.
Congo was still like a war-torn, country back then.
But we lost 2-0.
Yeah.
Yes, but we beat them here 2-1. But I think it was 1-0 because we wanted the 2 points, but we got 3. But I was not in the team. I was not selected in that last game. That was the most important game.
Oh, yeah.
I was dropped, and then Isaac Shai from Sundowns was dropped in, and I thought, look.
But that's a midfielder.
Yeah, that was
for a striker.
97.
Or they thought because they had Sean Bartlett, and they had
they just wanted to add a 22nd player after me. I was dropped.
Because they probably thought the 4 strikers and whatever. Let's just have the 3.
They robbed in Isaac Shai. Was brilliant.
What a player! Yeah.
What a player, left back.
You got a chance to go to China.
Yeah,
I was there.
Yeah, I think that was after the World Cup.
Yeah.
But I think that move was put by Pirates because they wanted me to go to China. There was other guys, Simon Makubela already there, Mark Williams. They were there in China and other players. So they said, look, that's the platform for you to go Europe.
Yeah.
Go to China, small country, whatever. But what happened there was not good because there was no signing on fee. When I got there, I was the top player, scoring a lot of goals for that team.
Where did the signing on fee go to?
I don't know.
Most of us, we didn't get signing on fee going overseas. I'm one of those players as well. Yeah. So the team, you didn't have an agent.
I didn't have an agent. I didn't have an agent.
So whoever negotiated for you got the signing on fee.
Thank you.
Well, now you just got the salary. But obviously, but back then, the salary probably was much better than what you got the Pirates.
Yeah, because when I went there, the agreement was it would be $7,000 US dollars.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Back then, 98. 2000?
Yes. What? No, that was 98.
Yeah.
Late 98.
Yeah.
Because 99. Yeah. No, 99.
Yeah.
99 January. When I was still here, I was doing the Cooper test, the PIP test. I passed it with flying colors. I went to China.
Apparently, you had to qualify that side. You had to pass that big
Yes.
test.
I
If you
passed
fail
it
that,
here.
you're done.
Yes, I passed it here. And then they said, no, you're good enough. Let's go there. There, I only did one, which was the Cooper test.
Yeah.
When I was supposed to go for the big test, they said, no.
You've done it that side.
Because before the clock started clocking at the stadium,
Yeah.
I was far ahead. I was going for, instead of 12 rounds, I was already going for the 13th. And the other guys were struggling to go to 12.
The Chinese boys were struggling.
They were behind.
Jerry,
me.
where the hell were you getting
I
that?
don't know.
No,
I don't know.
Are you serious?
I promise you. Dumisani Ngowe came there. He collapsed.
Yeah, apparently if
And
you
they
fail
said,
that thing.
we played together at the same club, Orlando Pirates, and then they were complaining to me to say, you've got everything, you're not doing the big test. Dumi failed the Cooper, he passed the big test.
So apparently if you fail that, you couldn't get a contract. That's what they
Yes,
said.
if you fail both, then you no contract.
So the Chinese are like, that's strict.
Yes, they are.
So even if how good you were, but you failed
can
the
play
fitness,
good football,
whatever.
but if you played it, remember that is done by the association.
Oh.
More like SAFA here.
Oh, yes.
Not clubs, SAFA.
So there's a standard, like in England, you got to play a certain number of games to play in
And
the
you
Premier League.
also have to be more with the national team. You've played maybe junior level or wherever. You cannot just come, for instance, like now, you take Maswangani because it's only now one game with the national team. Did you play, ne?
Yeah, he played in the national team, yeah.
Now.
So you got to play a certain percentage
There's
first.
no way you can go to England.
So China's like that. You fail the test, you're done.
You're done. You go back where you come from. So that's probably...
You passed it. I'll put the Midnight Express for that one because Kimutu, he was a runner. When you were not a runner.
He wouldn't cope with me.
Are you serious?
From the club, he wouldn't cope with me. Everybody wouldn't cope with me.
Wait, did you have an engine like that?
You know, the long distance in terms of marathon.
Yeah.
I say, as a brand ambassador, if you ask them at the age of 51, I'm still running 21 Ks till today. I run because it's still in me. I'm going to turn 55 come 8 June. I'm turning 55 8 June. I can still get inside the field and try and cope with these youngsters when we're training because it's still in me.
The Jerry.
I had it in my life, in my blood system.
The Jerry, thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through and spending time with us, sharing your crazy stories. Like you remind me of a player that I played with, Surprise. A lot of people surprised a lot of people. He was not quick, but he had an engine.
Yeah.
So when you say that, I believe you because I played with a player like that, like elusive type of player. But thanks for coming through and sharing your stories with us. And then thank you everybody at home, for listening to us and watching us on YouTube as well. Remember not to forget to go to mtnfc.co.za to check out all the background, footages that we'll be taking while we're talking to my man right here. So thank you, Khorman, for coming through. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Catch us again next time. Sure.